Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 4, Episode 81 with me, Sid, and I'm just out here. I was getting a screenshot for the previous episode, and this is where I ended up, but I happened to notice that all of my trees have grown. All of them. And that one hasn't. That one's not got a node in it. That one doesn't appear to have a node in it. That one doesn't appear to have a node in it. Okay, well, that was three down, but we can get more saplings. That's a nice thing with these trees. They seem to be quite things. Let's have a look. These two also appear to not have nodes, but they do, and this is the important thing. They do have lots and lots of wood, and with lots and lots of wood comes lots. And that one hasn't got a node in it either, has it? No, it hasn't. Damn you. Okay. Fine. I was just trying to make sense of, I was trying to make sense of how far can I get up there? I can get up to you. Of the chests that we've got from the last episode, the stuff we sent back. And I think we need to do some base expansion. We have got a definite problem with space. We're starting to run out of it, basically. And so yeah, I'm not going to take all of these trees down because it's going to take a while. Although I could always go and grab a scythe. That might be an option. In fact, it will be an option, I think. I've got two leaves out of it. If the scythe gives me 3 or 2 per sapling, then that's 2 per tree, then that's actually a bonus. Yeah, so let me just go and grab that. I will do a little bit of tree work, at least to get that replanted. I haven't got much life left in this side, so I need a new one as well at some point. And I will, I'm going to need some blocks of dirt with me as well if I'm doing that, because those roots go into the ground. It's that time of year when I start picking up every sniffle and thing that's going. In fact, I must remember to go and get my flu vaccination, because now I'm old, I'm entitled to one of those, so I'm going to have it. Anyway, let me get on with this. I'll be back with you in a little while. I've got that done. So yeah, I've been steadily working my way through this lot, and you know, I've got so much crap, it's untrue, out of this lot. You see, I don't know if I'll ever be able to do anything with these. These obviously we can quite easily turn into this, which is always useful. And dirt it can be pretty useful at times. We'll take that little bit of granite. But we've got chests and chests of that. Now that has all got to move, because I have plans, and the plans do not involve that being there. So, damn you. Let me get you. So yeah, there is a definite requirement for that not to be there. So I'm going to spend a hot moment emptying these out. We'll leave it in place for a time. Now this is going to have to go back. I need to expand this backwards to make a facility for that beastie. And we also need to look at expanding out from the forge that way and over there. So hopefully big expansion episode this episode, but we will see, won't we? But lots to do, so back in a bit. Alright, I'm still working on the thing, but what we need to do also is start working on our animals. Now while we're around the base, this is the ideal time to do it, because we're going to need, let me take that, and if I were to come out here, have I got a knife anywhere? I know I've got one in the chest, but I hardly can't be bothered to get him out. Let's just trim the decay off that, and then let's head over to the sheep and get those familiarized for starters. or start getting the sheep familiarized. So the question was asked, why do I not shear my sheep? The answer is they won't let me. It is one of the peculiar things in TFC where, for whatever reason, you see, if we look at this one and this one not familiarized, that one and that one are both okay. So we'll get, can we get those fruity while we're at it? Oh, lovely. I'm not going to breed any more pigs, but I need to do that every single day. Otherwise they will lose progress. Yeah, the peculiarity with sheep is they won't allow you to shear them unless they are familiarized. In my experience of sheep shearing, growing up as I did on a farm, you don't give them that much choice. You know, a sheep does not wander up and go, please shear me, Mr. Farmer. No, the sheep will quite literally resist being sheared to the last of its breath. They hate it. And that didn't work either. Why did you not play nicely? Huh? Thank you. So why the sheep in this seem to have some actual, you know, say in the matter, I don't understand. But, you know, such is life. Anyway, while that's there being familiarised, I'm going to continue sorting my chests out, and then we'll start working probably down here to start off with. But still got stuff to sort out. Oh God, look at that! So much stuff to sort out. Yeah. Anyway, back in a short while. Fireworks. I'm getting rid of most of them. They have absolutely no use whatsoever in the game for me. So yeah, get rid. Now let's have a look. You and you, and come here, you fellas. You and you. And then leave them to it again. That should keep us ticking. Leave those to despawn. Yeah, I can't find any use for them. I have kept a selection, which I wanted to double check. Yeah, we kept those. I've got some more down here, which I may keep some more of these. Let me go in here. So these are burst, large ball, burst, star shape. So these are all, you'll probably notice a trend with these. They're all purple. I've cooked a few of the items that we've got from other places, and I need just somewhere to stash these now. They can go in there for now. In fact, we'll put the other ones in, and that will be the place we keep fireworks. Right, we've cleaned that out, so the next thing we need is a couple of stacks of those. We're going to need you, because you are going to give me my chisel and a hammer. We'll take that as well, and we've got, don't think we need you, don't think we need you. Don't think we really need any of this, so that should do us. We'll pick you back up then. Off we go. Oh, and we'll put this away because we don't need it. Every little bit of inventory space counts. Right, so we need a room in which we can house our alchemical construct. So this, being this, of course, here. So we should be okay. We get the silk touch, because we might as well. Okay, to take this section out here without worrying too much about a cave in, and the next one as well, actually. And because obviously we've got this thing here. Now it doesn't need to be a huge room. I think a 7, what's a 3? I need to be able to get around it. That needs to be able to come out there. So I think a 7 by 7 would be more than enough. Which would be ideal, of course, because it means we take that and that one out. Let me try this. So you, oh hello, You are, that one was chiselable at least. And then we can come across here like so. Take that. Oops, that was a wrong chisel. That was a wrong thing, but it doesn't really matter. That's what I'm actually after, is those. And we shall pop that in there and there. And then we can, I need a little bit more, so we'll take these out. Chisel all those back and expand that, and I'll be back with you in a bit. Alright, we've hit our first snag, which I will show you. I'm armed a little bit better now because there's sounds, there's noises stirring next to the area where I'm digging, and I've just broke through into the open air over a large cave. So we should also get these, shouldn't we, if we can, because they are a source of permutatio and precantatio, and they grow with these things. However, the problem we have is over here. Look, we have just broke through there. Now over here somewhere is a skeletron. I just can't see him. Where are you? I can hear you. I think you must be in another cave. And there's also a creeper somewhere down there as well, which suggests to me that he's again underground somewhere, and probably in that cave system down there. And obviously I don't want to have to, oh, hello. And the reason there's probably a lot of that going on is it looks to me yep, I see you. I need you to come closer though, my friend. Hi. Ow. You bugger. Right, there's still a creeper down here, I think. Can't really see very well. Huh. I have made somewhat of a hello. I see you there, matey. Take a quick shot. Head. It doesn't really matter because we don't need that anyway. It's getting dark though, so we now need to go and sleep quickly, and I can get on with building this build. Back in a bit. Alright, we are getting there. He says, now looking at an inventory which is full. Get me that. And we'll take that out briefly, and we can pop this back where it belongs. So this is going in here with, surprise, believe it or not, a crucible on top, like so. Then we're going to take you and you and you. There you are. Don't want to lose those. They're not overly expensive, but they're expensive enough that you wouldn't want to lose one. So that's going to go like so. This will go in here like that. Just need to get the lighting in place so we can take this pumpkin out, and that will have its own little room. It's such a pain working on the ground in TFC. It is painful. It is surprisingly painful, but we're getting there. We need 4 of those, so 4 of those can go in there. We also need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. This is probably overkill, but who cares? Overkill is my middle name. Actually, it's not, but you know, it could be if I had cruel parents, or just parents who, you know, wanted me to have an overly butch middle name, which was highly unlikely, to be honest. But there we go. Now all we need to do is bat that with a wand, and I'm guessing we may need to go and charge our wand to do that, because I've got a horrible feeling it takes a wee bit of capacity. Let's go and give that a bat, see what we got. If we need to charge it, we'll go charge it. Yeah, we need to charge it. Alright, this is not a problem. There is no such things as problems, only solutions. And we'll do it. We shall you know what would help if we're going out to things, wearing the right hat. But we'll pop out, we'll get this charged back up, and again I shall be back in a mo. Alright, I've got these recharged, which we will use in a moment. Now the other thing I wanted to do is, currently we've got, if we were to come over here, and what we've got going on there, we've got a whole load of this, and obviously not a lot. I need to actually set some more coal running. So this runs back into this hillside, and what I would like to do is to actually come out over here and actually have a big bay windowed tech room that comes from there out that way. It's going to take a lot of excavating and illuminating, and we're going to do it from the back there where we've got this room here. So what we need to do is to kind of try and work out, see, I'm here. If I come over here, I am, let's have a look. If we go in on the journey map and zoom in, I'm more or less there. I need to be coming along here, I think, with a fairly long corridor to get out into this hillside here. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be challenging, but right now I think that's going to be something I do periodically. I'm going to kind of work on every other episode or so. What I don't want to do is end up too tied into, or too invested, if you like, in that particular tech. No, I don't think I can do it with you, can I? No. But I can with you. You just ate a whole load of stuff off my thing, but we're back. We have our hoofer machine and we're good. So, let us think where we want to go next. So we've got alchemy, and we've done a whole load of that, and we've got the metallurgy, and we can do the purification, which we stick iron ore in. Yeah, that's going to be impossible. I don't know whether that will actually work with this, but you can do transmutation there, which will take an iron nugget with and make 3, so we can make 3 for 1, but it's expensive. And you can do it with these ones, that's the interesting bit. Copper, tin, silver and lead, but crystallization, I don't think we're ever going to be in the position where we want that much stuff. Now, see, there's something clearly wrong here, because I've got those. We're missing aurum. Okay, let me just sort that one out. Aurum uses precantatio and air. 1, 2, 3. Let's get that one done. Right, infusion. So infusion matrix needs some shards, arcane stone blocks and an ender pearl. I think we can manage that. We can start thinking about moving to the next stage. Obviously this will have to move, but yeah, that's no biggie. Right, so how are we for shards? I've got I'm going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I think we're going to have some ender pearlage, and we are going to go, and we need arcane stone, which we're going to require some shards again, I think, and we use those. We can get past the shape with this shapeless stuff. We use those in there to make that, and that will make 9. Okay, let me grab a stack of that. I'm going to put the other fire shards back for now. Let us see what we can see, shall we? So we got that, we've got that, and we got you, and that will give us those. And that's all fine and dandy. And then we take you, and 4 of those. We need 42. Oh crap. Okay, I need to go and recharge my wand again. Back in a bit. Alright, we're back. We've got everything. We have an arcane matrix. Right, now we need to start thinking about other bits, because we know that we need other stuff. We need pedestals. We need at least one of those, but we're going to need 4, maybe, well, probably about 12 ultimately. And we need to get some of these and some of those, but we also need to make a space for these to work in. So we're going to start off by stripping down this, and we'll relocate this somewhere else. Not particularly difficult. There we go. And did I get everything? I did. Right, let's go and set this up somewhere where it doesn't really, it's not too much in the way there. If I have a look at the map, we probably need to chunk load that, and we need to chunk load wherever we set this up. It needs to be set up somewhere fairly tall, doesn't it? I mean, it could be set up outside. It doesn't have to be inside. Yim. Oh dear. Decisions. Where to set? I mean, I could come off of here actually and have just a little room for teleportating in. That might be an idea. Let me just knock that together quickly, and I'll be back with you in a mo. Now, there's a couple of things I want to try actually with this. This was, I think it was Neil who suggested this one. Correct me if I'm wrong, Neil. Not this particular bit. What we need to make is a filter from Ender.io. Basic filter, advanced filter. Basic is book and quill and paper. Advanced, we need a Z logic control. I don't know whether the basic is going to be enough. But what we can give it a try, can't we? I think I should have a piece of leather. I almost certainly should have enough of this to make that. If we combine that and that, we can have that. And then if I jump in here and grab, oh god, here we go. Let me just put that up. The inventory is a mess again, as per. We need one of those, and we need to get rid of some stuff. That will help us greatly. One of those. Let me do that. And then we can do that, and that. That'll give us that. We need 4 pieces of paper, which is basically 1, 2 of those. Bang. That can go in there, and then we'll do this. And then we can just put that paper away, which we had loads of paper anyway. Let me quickly... Oh. Dare I quickly? There is actually a spawnable spot down there. Yeah, we'll take our chances. Worst case scenario, it's a creeper and I can one-hit those, so no biggie. Let me just quickly sleep. We shall eat another sandwich. And we'll grab a couple of those while we're at it. We probably will need... Oh, no, that wasn't inside. Okay, so we've got this thing going on down here. and we're going to pop this in here, and then we are going to give it a splash of glowstone, give it a little bit of that. We're going to take one of those out there and do that. We're going to take one of those out there and do that, and then we are going to change your mode back to smoothing, and we'll do that and that. Right, so this thing, how does this, it's a while since I've played with these. What can we do with them? We can whitelist and we can match metadata, or we can ignore metadata. So we've got different sandwiches. Let's take a fresh sandwich like that. That is whitelisted. And then what we want to do is we're going to do that. Now this, for that sandwich, I think we'll have, if I were to change the ingredients around, would have exactly the same value. So then we're going to do, this is an insert, and this is priority 1. Actually no, this is priority 4. This should be the whichever order that kind of comes in at. Then we'll come in with, we'll mix them up. That one, and that will be insert on priority 3. We probably need just to whip those out quickly so I can get around the back of this one. Maybe, yeah, we can. That's an insert, and that is on priority 2. And then finally we have that one down here, which is an insert on priority 1. The priorities are largely unimportant. This is just me working things out. Now, I whitelisted, didn't I? I wanted to blacklist. Damn it. Can I? I can. It needs to blacklist that, and it needs to ignore metadata. That will work better. So in theory now, I can go and put all my sandwiches. Damn you. Why did that not work? That is on a blacklist. We're doing that item, and we're matching metadata, or are we ignoring metadata? I think we should be ignoring, shouldn't we? Configured, placing a crafting grid to clear. Why is that then not working? Just not working at all, is it? Maybe we need the advanced one then. Okay, well that kind of scuppers that idea for the time being. Back to what we were doing. Anyway, this is moved in and chunk loaded. It now has its own home, which is important. We'll have to come to a to that later. See whether it's the advanced. I may do a test in a creative world, just see if we can. Sorry, I've got an itch here. See if we can do anything about this. Right, we need to. This is the middle, so we're going to basically come in here and chop out this space. Oops, here carefully. Because this thing here is, this floor is very, very fragile. And then we're going to have, so you'd have a, if you do that, that gives me, I don't think we're going to be doing every single thing in the, can we come out one actually? We can, can't we? Let me just place these back. So if I were to come out here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then we'll have that 1, 2 and 3. These are just positionings of the plinths, by the way, that I'm working out. Boing, boing, boing. Wait, it's not one knot. Skyblock mentality. If you don't, right. So that is that. Now let me go and grab a few bits and pieces, because I happen to know that wow, glowstone has a recipe though, doesn't it? It does. Redstone, graphite, sulfur and yellow dye, which you get from limonite or other means. So it's not the end of the world. I'd like something different. Let's go with, you're not going to see them, we'll go with, but we'll know they're there, so we'll go with the stack of that. I think that's probably a good start. And then we shall, let's have a look. We'll take you out and you out and you out. We'll take all of these. You can see, not the safest place underneath here. Just got less safe. This is why I'm very careful when I'm building in TFC, to make sure that all of our ceilings and floors are secure beneath us, because you get this wrong, you are in a whole world of hurt. Let me place one of those in each of these. Ooh, how am I gonna yeah, we'll get away with that one. That one will go there, that one will go there, that will go there, that will go there, that will go there, there, there and there, and then we'll have one, and that will do me for those. We can take you out, and then that should allow me to take this out. That needs to go down one, doesn't it? Stupid. Let me have a look at this. We are lit, but that's fine. We're now not lit, but that's also fine, because we're going to do this, and we'll replace you at the correct level. Oh, we'll get there eventually, like that, and then we can 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. That's enough of that, I think. So that's our positions for all of the plinths. And as I say, I don't think we're going to need to. I don't think we're going to get to the point where we need to do anything more complex than that. And then we'll do here, 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 and here. Horrible sound. There's definitely some holes, I think, underneath here now. All right. The next thing is we need to basically, I think we'll go and grab some materials. Back in a mo. We're getting close to time, actually. I'm at 33 minutes, so I don't want to do much more, but I'll just let old... Can you name this fella? How would you do a name tag, though? You can create a name tag. And you can... I'm not sure how you would go about putting the name on there. I can't remember now. Oh, well, we'll worry about that some other time. What I've got is I have got a whole bunch of silverwood, and we're going to have a silverwood floor in here because it's, well, it's a magical place, isn't it? It needs maybe a mixture, actually. I don't know. But first things first, we'll go there, 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 and there. We are going to be hollowing out under... We are going to hollow out under here anyway, so it's not a major problem. But obviously we do need to proceed cautiously. Should I mix it? No, I think we're just going to go with the silver wood. We've got plenty now. That's not a problem. From having none to having loads is a good place to be. Then we can happily just chill out this lot. I'm not really worried about the rocks, so I'm just going to hammer them out. And we'll probably actually do a little bit of this as well if we can. Right, let me just do this and I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, so we've got this is now what we have going on here. This is obviously where all the plinths are going. The only thing I think we need to do is just get these walkway areas in so we can come down and we shall be, I think, good. Now we need you, little fella. No, come here. Oh, he's so enthusiastic. If we take some of this and we go one, nope, mine, 2, and then that will go above there like that, and then we're going to need to make some more of that smooth stone. Does that need a light source on it? I don't think it will, and it should be illuminated anyway. So anyway, I think next episode we're going to get our infusion altar done. It'll be the basics, and then we can start thinking about building the stabilizing underneath the infusion altar, which we happen to have a whole load of creeper skulls for, so that'll be handy. But in the interest of brevity, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.